Alright guys, I'm gonna actually do a review for you guys today. I haven't done one in a while, but I just got a new game and I haven't seen many reviews of it on YouTube, so I felt that I should make one. Yeah, it is a PSP game, as you saw probably. It's Mega Man Powered Up. I just got it used at GameStop. I felt like I'm having like a Mega Man addiction, so and the camera angle is going to be crappy throughout this whole video. I apologize for that because I'm actually having to hold this and it's not very easy. So I'm going to try to make this as easy as possible. If only PSP games didn't take forever to load. Yeah, that's Proto Man. This game does make Mega Man very cutesy. I do have to warn you that if you can't stand cutesy looking graphics, you're not going to like this game. Alright, so this is the main menu. You have New Game, which is obviously start a new game. Continue, which is continue either a saved new style or old style game, which I'll explain that later. Construction, which basically, if you go in here, loading screen, you can either create, which create your own stage, play your own stage, or connect to the internet and download other ones that people have uploaded, or you can upload your own if you feel that yours are good enough. Then you have challenge mode, which is actually one really cool feature that I like in this game. Basically, you have 100 challenges, as you can see in the lower right corner there. And it shows you what character you're using off to the right there, but I can't fit the whole. No, I'll try. So basically, you have 10 stages as Mega Man, 10 as Cut Man, Guts Man, Ice Man, Bomb Man, etc. And the 2 new bosses, Time Man and Oil Man. And then you have 10 boss attack modes, which are actually really tough, I have to say. I've only completed 19 of 100 of the challenges. Granted, I only got this game a few days ago. Then you have options, sound and autosave setting. So let's go ahead and load up my old style game first. Basically, this is just a 3D remake of, well, 2.5D I'd actually call it, of the original Mega Man. Literally, the levels are straight from it, and I still haven't beaten Iceman because I remember the order, but I could never really beat Iceman's level. I hated Iceman's level. But yeah, you have the 6 Robot Masters from Mega Man 1, and it's basically the same game. So not really much to say there. Just it's Mega Man 1, just with different graphics, and then I'll show actual footage of the gameplay in the new style mode. And actually, new style is my favorite. You know, old style is still good if you want to play the original Mega Man game. And I actually picked this game up for $15, so really, I'll tell my whole final verdict later, but really, if you're a Mega Man fan, there's no excuse. And if you have a PSP, there's no excuse you shouldn't have this game. Alright, so if you hit R from the select screen, as you can see, I was playing as Proto Man last. You can also play as Roll, who has different downloadable costumes. Right now I only have the Mega Man 8 outfit, because I just haven't taken the time to download more. Oil Man, Time Man, and the 6 Robot Masters from Mega Man 1, Elect Man, Fire Man, Bomb Man, and Ice Man, Guts Man, and Cut Man. As you can see in the lower left, they each have different abilities. Like Cut Man can jump on off walls, like in Mega Man X. And basically every one of the bosses, instead of having the Mega Buster, you use their weapon as your primary weapon. So like Cut Man, you use his cut blade thing as his primary weapon. And Guts Man is a little bit different because usually in Mega Man 1, he would pick up blocks and throw them at people. His weapon would, but in this, you have to drop them first, and that's basically his attack. You press it once to drop it, and you press it next. Yeah, you get what I mean. So yeah, basically that's his. Iceman basically just has his weapon. You can freeze foes and walk on them. Bomb Man, the only thing that's different about him is his main weapon is the bomb, but when you're using the bomb with Mega Man, you don't have control over which direction it's thrown, but he does, as you can see down in the lower left corner. He basically can like light ice blocks to see hidden areas. He can control elect blocks, which when he zaps them, they move in the direction that their arrow-looking thing is facing. Time Man, basically, he has a charge shot, and that slows down time. And then his regular shot is just like shooting little clock hands at people. Oil Man, he's really cool actually. His weapon just drops straight down. It doesn't fire straight. It's just kind of like a little curve. I'll actually show you him. But if you walk over an oil thing with him, he'll get that little snowboard thing that he has under his feet right now, and he'll be able to like slide around. I'll actually show you him right now. And actually, I haven't started his file yet, so you have to do all the levels over with each character, which is okay. Little opening here. I'm just gonna skip it. This is the opening level. This is basically what the game screen looks like. Again, sorry for the camera angle. There actually is voice acting. Everything that's said in this game is voice acted. Up here in the upper left corner, you have your health and lives. Up at the top is your score, but I can't really show the whole widescreen, so I'm just going to try to do the best I can. And for the first few minutes of the game, you can't, or the first few moments, you can't actually shoot, because at this point in the game, you'd be Mega without the suit. So you're given the suit right here. So after this part, you can shoot. Wiley's voice is really annoying. I just have to say that. All right. So basically, there's his oil shot. But if you go over it, you'll get this cool little. This isn't a really good stage to show it. But yeah, this little oil board thing. That's good for moving around fast. And I really don't like playing as him though, because his weapon's like really weak. This is what the pause menu looks like. Basically just shows the time that you've taken, number of score orbs you have, which basically they just give you extra points at the end of a level. And actually I'm going to show you Proto Man, because he's actually really interesting as a character. He's actually really unfair to play as, I find. You'll see why. But like Proto Man in Mega Man 9, like I showed, he basically had the slide and the charge shot that Mega Man didn't. But in this game you can unlock a Mega Man form that has the slide, one that has the charge, and one that has both. But the standard one doesn't, just like he wouldn't have them in the original Mega Man. But I'm going to go ahead and start up Cutman's level on easy. You do have 3 different difficulties on new style only. On old style you don't get a choice of difficulty. Da-da-da. And it still plays the little opening theme for each of the bosses. And it plays Proto Man's whistle like in Mega Man 9 when you start as him. But yeah, he has this shield, and unlike in Mega Man 9, it goes away when you jump and it stays when you stand still. But look at his standard attack. How is that not cheap? Look at how cheap this is. It kills like everything in one hit. Yeah, he jumps higher, much higher than Mega Man did, or does. And sorry for the camera jiggling around so much. But seriously, this thing kills enemies in like one hit, and it does double the damage to bosses. But I guess the one downside to him is that he can't use any of the boss's weapons. Like, you don't unlock the boss weapons when you beat them with Proto Man. Yeah, so that's one downside. And if you get hit while you're using the shield, like I'll show you right here, you lose it, and you have to pick it up, or else you lose it for the rest of the level, which I think is kind of nice to get people to not use the shield so much. But yet at the same time, it is kind of annoying if you rely on the shield. I really think that's all I have to say about this game. Really, it's a really good PSP game. I mean, there really isn't much on the PSP, to be quite frank. But definitely, if you own a PSP, you were holding out for something good, and you didn't pick this up yet, or if you're a Mega Man fan, by all means, pick this one up. Sorry. This is definitely a very good game. I've been playing it like non-stop. It's addictive as heck. And the challenges, I mean, they're really hard, I have to say, but it's not like, oh, I can't do this, I'm not going to keep trying kind of hard. It's just kind of like, oh, I know I can do this, I'm going to do it again kind of hard. But yeah, just overall, it's a really good game, and I recommend it to any Mega Man fan or a PSP owner. So I will see you guys later.